The first time I walked into Edenton Street, I loved the traditional aspect of the sanctuary. I loved the stained glass. I loved using the hymnals, and I loved just it felt like a community that had been there for a long time and was thriving.
It just had a warmth to it that we didn't find in some other churches. It's just the friendliness of the people and the warmth that we experienced.
It's a large church, but I felt like it was really easy to get plugged in. Again, everyone was real approachable and friendly.
We joined Edenton Street back in 1996. We joined it through the ministry of the Camp Shalom they do here, and we've been coming ever since. Right away, the director of Camp Shalom asked me to help out in some small way, and so I was asked, I did it, and then I really enjoyed it.
Shortly after I started attending Edenton Street, I was looking for a place to serve the church. Remembering how much I loved youth group as a student, my brother suggested that maybe that would be a place where I could serve.
So it was about 4 years in when we really kind of jumped into the music ministry. We had a lot going on. My parents were going through a divorce. We lost a little girl in my girls' class, and I just kind of knew I'm gonna need to dig deeper in a faith community to get through some of these things. And so I had asked my husband, I said, the choir's sounding really good. Do you want to just try it?
Someone came up to me and asked me if I would be on the board of the Ruth Sheets Center. The Ruth Sheets Center is a daycare for frail seniors. Many of them have some form of dementia. And it intrigued me to be able to get involved with that and use some of my business skills and organizational skills to put that together, which helped raise funds to keep the services and the ministry of the Ruth Sheets going.
I reached out to the youth pastor and became a middle school youth leader, and it's been one of the most meaningful seasons of my life. Being able to have a front row seat of watching girls realize their love for Jesus and be able to see them pray for one another and care deeply for their faith and for their faith community is just a real privilege.
Music has been one of my biggest loves of my entire life, and it has been a way that I can access my spirituality, and I want to give as many kids that gift as possible. It gave me like a sense of purpose and a sense of belonging, and it didn't feel like I was walking in anonymously, sitting in a pew next to strangers. I felt like I had a reason to be there and that I would be missed if I wasn't there, and that I was a part of something that really mattered.
To me, it gives you something more meaningful, more outside of yourself, that you're doing something for somebody else. And so it almost broadens yourself. To me, it makes you more of what the Christian faith is all about.
There's something about being loved by teenagers that is just so special, because I'm just me. I just show up the way that I am, and I think that they feel the love that I have for them, and the way that they love me back is just incredibly special.
So I help lead a missional community. We serve the Brentwood Boys and Girls Club, and my husband and I have been involved in that for many years. We really love that.
I think it matters a lot to get outside of Edenton Street. It's nice to come into a church and worship God in an environment with fellow Christians, and you're all doing the same thing. But where it matters is your faith isn't anything unless it has some actions with it.
Well, I think it's just impossible to be thinking about yourself too much when you're with helping other people. And I think what I get back from it is way more than what I have put into it.
What I would say to somebody who has not served before, I would just say to them, come try something, do something.
There's somewhere you could plug in and start to really feel like you belong to this community of faith.
For those who are not yet serving in our church, just to know that the opportunities there, the doors open. I've made great friends through serving, and it just has given me even a greater purpose.